I gotta find some music for the intro screen. Do 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 do. Put out the Discord ping. Okay, let me. Oh, I'm a big idiot, by the way. I set it for like this morning instead of this afternoon, like was supposed to be. So, oh, cat wants in 1 sec. Hello, cat. Cat. Oh, can I skip this? There we go. That's kind of loud. What are you up to, cat? Hopping on my desk again, I see. Rubbing your face against the microphone. All along the entire length of the microphone arm. The whole thing. Just hit the keyboard. 1 sec. Sorry, she hit the keyboard. Yeah. Another reason never to hotkey the stop stream button. Put onto the notebook? Yeah. Oh, don't tip over the water cup. That's not... Nope, don't mess with that. Nope. And lay down on the desk or on the bed. Either way. No, don't try and eat the highlighter. Don't chew on the pencils. It's a bad habit, you know. You're not supposed to chew on the pencils. I swear, if you start... He's licking the rocks. Are you, like, hungry? Like, how hungry? You better not start licking the controller. Do you know how much, like, wet there probably is on this controller? I gotta clean this controller. It's the same one I've been using for, like, the last few months. Oh, I'm here. Because why not? Hello. I'm waiting for my cat to decide where she's gonna lay down. Ah, right on top of the notebook. Of course. Yes. Okay, that's fine. She'll probably go on the bed at some point, and then I'll turn on the camera. Cat cam, but... Wait, what? Why is it doing this? Okay. Mission menu. Let me go there. There we go. Cat cam time. Okay, let me get the cat cam set up, and then we'll start Vergil's thing. Boop. Oh. Probably help if it was plugged in. That usually helps. There it goes. All right. There we go. Okay. And then I have the death counter on again. We'll see how high it goes. It probably won't get up to anywhere near 300 like it did last time, so. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do Son of Sparta. Oh, we have different costumes. No, we'll just go for normal. He's a lot more heavier set than he was in DMC 3. So wait, is this gonna explain
The Order of the Sword, huh?
How his son came to be?
They worship a demon as a god.
Hey Lizzie, how's it going? So over the top. He's so extra. Anymore?
Just what are your true intentions?
Cloak back on again? Oh, I can zoom in? Why can't I do that? Why can I zoom in? Okay, zoom in on girl because she's probably the wife. Okay. What can I rank up with his skills before we get going? New combo? Yeah, basic combo. We'll take that. Oh yeah, we want the aerial combo. We want the upper slash. Rapid slash, yep. Oh yeah, summon swords again, okay. Not gonna be able to grab all of the abilities for him, but probably can grab a lot. No, we're not gonna do all the auto skill up. I can figure out which skills I want to upgrade, thank you very much. Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to this. What's this game about? Give me a minute once I buy all this stuff and then I will let you see. Because this is an alternate character, but like this is a DLC character you can play through the game as and has his own little story to him. Okay. But I can use the points I gained from other characters to get his skills up some. Okay. I got close, Union. How's it going? Oh, do we still have to do the tutorial? Okay. Kind of weird to have this just be a tutorial fight between these two guys. But basically, this is an action game about fighting demons and stuff. I don't know how much plot there's going to be here. This is an alternate character. So It's mostly just playing through the same levels again with different context. Oh, did this not cost double trigger this time? Ooh. Okay, so that's how that works. Interesting. Yeah, and then we have the side roll. This is probably the closest we get to a fight with Dante, isn't it? Oh no, wait, he's a boss later on. I forgot. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's the Nintendo's, or oh right, I forget sometimes that it's not just a Nintendo Switch game. Never mind. Rapid Slash now has a cooldown animation, which is a little weird. Okay. Okay, interesting. Oh, he still has the teleport. Okay. Oh, is that the... Okay. Man, I really wish I had time to practice Vergil before doing this fight, just because I feel like I should do better at this fight. Feel like I'm not doing him a service here. Works, I guess. Not motivated enough. Not yet. No. Okay. Get to the first actual mission, yeah? What difficulty level is this? I believe it's hard. It's called Son of Sparta difficulty, but it's basically hard. Okay, so that doesn't... Interesting. Oh. Wait, does... Vergil still not get double jump in this game? I just noticed, but I don't think he gets double jump in this game still, does he? That's so weird. Why did they not give him double jump? It's so weird compared to everybody else. There's that still that overhead overhead okay, interesting. The Yamato attacks feel a lot more fluid than they did in 3. Like, a lot faster. Yeah, I suppose. Question, is it like DMC 3 where you only get one extra cutscene before and after the campaign for Vergil? Because I'm pretty sure we saw Nero's mom in that first cutscene. Okay, that's too bad. Was hoping there would be more to it than there was in the previous game, but oh well. Hey, still got the scum voice line. Nice. Okay. Interesting that you don't automatically follow up with the upward combos in this game. Concentration meter is getting up there. IRL or in game? I don't think I've seen how that works yet. Oh, I see it at the top left there. Oh, here we go. You can build your concentration gauge by idling or performing certain actions such as air trick. Keep your concentration gauge filled to increase your attack power. Actions such as running, taking damage, and missing attacks reduce the concentration gauge. Okay. Okay, see you, Eclipsa. Was there something over here? I forgot. Yeah, so far he feels a lot more fluid to control than DMC3 Vergil did. Gotcha. I don't know if I even have that unlocked yet, so I'm not worried about that right now. Getting used to that input to, yeah. I'm getting used to that input to do the rain of swords down on enemies.
Do you think you stand a chance?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Vergil is pretty fun to play here. Maybe it's just because the enemies are easier to deal with, but he feels a lot more fluid to play here. A lot more flashy. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, this boss. Not looking forward to this boss. Yeah, Devil Trigger. I haven't tried Judgment Cut at all. Dude. That's just dumb of me. Pick up some of the health items real quick. Once again, Yamato is the only thing with any sort of aerials. There. Feels weird to have air trick in this game for some reason. I'm just not used to it. Because it made sense in DMC3 where Dante also had it with his trickster ability. It just feels weird here. Okay. Not too bad, but yeah, Vergil shred through his health, so. Boy, this is a lot different than the first stream of DMC 3 Vergil, huh? A lot different. Okay. No, I do have Judgment Cut End. Okay. So B and Y. Okay. B and Y while in Devil Trigger with maximum concentration. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Gotcha. Oh, and kick 13. Okay. Okay, so this does deplete the DT gauge. Okay, good to know. This also depletes DT gauge. Okay. And then Devil Trigger. Yep. I don't have enemy step or orbs up. That's just the auto. Okay. So I think the only thing left is enemy step. And then save up for get more orbs. Okay. Now I just got to get used to all the new combos and stuff. Oh, interesting. Charging up, the time has come, and so have I. Cat has left her position. Deal with that in a minute. But yeah, charging up the judgment attack seems to also improve the concentration meter by quite a bit. Okay. Sorry to make you wait, Vergil. Nope, that's not who I wanted to target. Do you still have to time your presses correctly to do the judgment cut ×3?
Stand aside.
Gotcha. Okay. I got the timing down sort of. DMC 3.
You're finished. Stand aside.
I thought the cat left the room, but she just like went underneath my bed. She has a tendency to do that.
Stand aside. You're finished. Stand aside.
Trying to see if I can figure out the timing.
Stand aside. You're finished. Don't move. Don't move.
I'm not sure when you're supposed to hit it.
You're finished.
Okay, whatever. Why does lock on plus B fire swords? Man, we're making progress a lot quicker than we did with DMC 3. Yeah, probably try and get through this ice castle like we did with Nero at the on the last stream. Well, it won't be the DMC 5 Dante Vergil fight, but at least we'll get a fight between Vergil and Dante, I think, in this game, right? Because I'm pretty sure you fight Dante again as Nero later on in his campaign, so won't be quite the same, but it sure will be something. And now she is laying on the bookshelf. This cat feels... I feel like this cat is a little stir crazy. She's like poking at everything in my room. She was licking rocks earlier. Just cat doing cat things, I guess. You better not get that garbage, cat. I swear, if you knock that over and I have to pick that up. Oh no, she's just licking the trash bag. Cat thing. Just cats being cats, I suppose. It's weird. Sometimes the B button, whoop, instead of teleporting you, like, fires off what was that? What do you want from me, cat? Oh my gosh. Not again with the mic arm thing, I swear. I can't remember if I just go through here or not. I guess we'll find out in a minute. I've got to remember that I can teleport. Because there's a lot of moves here that knock back enemies. So. If I want to keep my combos going and keep them from getting back up. So glad I can at least grab the speed boost. I guess I'll have to do a playthrough at some point with the girls as well for this game. Oh, right, this area. Wait, so here's a thought. So, Vergil shows up really weak the start of DMC 5, right? Without seeing how this story of his ends, we know that Nero was conceived at some point. So my question is, was Nero's mom that thirsty that she drained Vergil dry? Okay, time to do this again. Hey, look at that. All that practice the other day paid off. I only had to try once that time. Okay. Oh, shoot. I almost had a full concentration meter there, too. One sec. Cat wanted out of the room. Okay. I believe in terms of timeline, Vergil passed through before DMC3? Okay. Wait, no, that's not possible. Because he has the gauntlets. So this has to be after DMC3. Right? Because otherwise, why does he have the gauntlets? I guess you could say video game logic, but like, that doesn't make any sense. But then again, he wouldn't have any of the gauntlets after DMC3 anyway. I don't know. The most I know is that it says that this takes place, like, obviously, you know. Okay. If I'm not careful here, we might get our first death of the playthrough. I'd like to keep it under 100 if we could. I think that'd be a good goal. Under 100 deaths. And if we do that much, we can do like under 50 or something. For DMC 5. Maybe I should think of like some incentive structures. For getting under a certain amount of deaths. Could be fun for future games. Like hot sauce or gifting subs or something. That kind of stuff. I gotta remember not to run around too much as Vergil. He wants to air step towards everybody so he doesn't have to do the icky walking around thing. I wanted to get a full concentration gauge here, because... Oh, okay. I was thinking that one annoying electric enemy was gonna be there. But I guess he's there when you come back through again. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I'll save it for a group of enemies then. Or try it out on like a boss or something. What's the fight theme here? Can't see nothing. Okay. That's a nice thumbnail for a mission. Nice, I can just attack it instead of having to... Oh, but how do I charge it up? Can I not charge it up? Like you can with Nero? I probably shouldn't have just skipped right through that, huh? Yeah, I think the only thing I'm missing is get more orbs from, the abilities. No, I'm missing some stuff for Force Edge. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I'll have to try that. Try and get that stuff. Okay. Oh boy. I'll have to try out the ultimate attack on the electricity guy. Yeah. I'll get them eventually. I've only got a little bit of a ways to go. And hey, I guess once I get max abilities with like one character, I'll be pretty close to getting max abilities with all the different groups of characters too. Because this will all feed into like if I want to do Trish or something, you know, the Trish and Lady playthrough, or oh, incoming. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. Ah, shoot. Nope. Boy, not being able to charge those up before hitting them is going to make it so much more annoying to do that puzzle in a minute. Oh well.
Do you think you stand a chance? Show me your emotions.
Oh, incoming. Shoot. Tried to go for a taunt there. Didn't work out. He looks like a pincushion. Ah. Yeah. Blitzes have been annoying in, as every character. I mean, I only learned that you could hit them with physical attacks at some point, um, the other day, so. I really want to try and get off that ultimate attack on them, if I can get enough concentration gauge from these guys. Gotcha. Would still help, even if I could just get off one. Oh my gosh.
You think you stand a chance?
Wrong weapon. Nice, a chance to actually do some damage with my devil trigger on this guy. Oh, shoot. Oh, got farther than that time. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I'll try and get my concentration gauge above a certain threshold before taking care of the other enemies. Looks like even if I just stand still, it increases my concentration gauge by quite a bit. Okay. Oh, by the way, I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Nocturne once Persona 5 Tactica is done. Speaking of, did you see that Tactica accidentally got released early? Dude, looks like I missed there. Yeah, so what happened with Tactica is that, somebody set the wrong date for when it should go live on Steam. So it went live this morning for like 20 minutes before they fixed it. So a bunch of people got to download it, obviously. So, like, the full game is out in the wild now. I'm sure it's on, like, a bunch of sites that are, you know, you can download games like that from. So we'll probably see some more spoilers, so just keep an eye out for that, I guess. Who knows, maybe it was supposed to be for, like, press release only or something. But, like, somebody got the wrong date. However that happened, it's not good for whoever did that. Nice. Get away from him. Nice. Finally. Yeah, it should. I'm guessing it's only like a 40-hour game. 40 to 60 hours, right? And, we have until February. I think it'll only take me, like, a month. So it'll be, like, halfway. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people will have downloaded the game. Ooh, sorry, cat wanted out. Yeah. If I had downloaded it, I would probably have started it this weekend. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, maybe they'd be taking down my stream if I did, because it would be before the official release date. But, yeah. Whatever. We'll just wait for the official release date. Sorry, okay. But yeah. So, just to keep an eye out for spoilers, because there's probably going to be a lot of them. I think at one point the initial release date was sent to like 1869 or something, which I don't know if that's just a meme or what, but yeah, like the release date. Yeah. Yeah, there can be some pretty big penalties with actually selling things early when you're not supposed to. At least for like streamers and stuff, usually if you somehow get your hands on a copy of the game early before you're supposed to be streaming it, they'll take the stream down and stuff, and like they can strike your channel or whatever. Usually they won't go after individual people like with a lawsuit or something, unless you somehow like stole it or whatever, I guess. But if it's a leak like this, they'll probably just try and take down any footage of the game before its official release date. That won't stop people from like, oh hello. That won't stop people from like posting pictures and talking about features and stuff, but it'll stop content creators from making the game for a while, like stuff about the game. Yeah. Review copies and stuff probably went out already. You can travel, like, really far with that teleport. Holy cow. It takes a second, I think, but the blink step is a lot farther of a distance in this game. Yeah, the cat was trying to get me to let her back in a minute, but I literally just let her out, so I don't know what she wants from me. Okay, let's go grab those things in. Yeah, the concentration meter is kind of an interesting idea. Another reward for skillful play. Not making extra movements, dodging attacks through either the dodge roll or the teleport. Teleporting over to enemies that are farther away rather than walking over to them. Things like that. Oh, I can charge them up with ranged attacks. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go grab the other one. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like it. I think I don't have the ultimate attack for the standard sword. Force Edge, I think. But I think, obviously, I have the ultimate attack for the Yamato, and I think also for this, yeah, for the fists, as well as the, charge-up attack for the fists upgraded all the way out. Okay, let's go grab the last one, then. Yeah. Yeah, I completely forgot that Trish and Lady were playable characters in DMC 4. Oh yeah, I think this is the first area where we get yeah, the big guys on this difficulty. I wonder if I complete this difficulty with Vergil if I get very hard for all the characters. Because I know there's the DLC DMD difficulty that should be unlocked for everybody. But I think this is technically supposed to be like hard. So one difficulty below what we played for the last game. Yeah. Oh, right. I can just air trick my way up to enemies. I don't have to jump up to them. And it'll be even faster. Oh my gosh. Did we get it out? Yes, we did. Because I think Son of Sparta mode was unlocked when I completed the game for the first time. So at a guess, I would think that it would unlock the next difficulty if I completed this. Even if I just completed it with Vergil. But I guess, yeah, we'll find out. So far, this difficulty feels pretty good. I'm dying a few times to, like, bosses and stuff, but most random enemies I can take care of just fine. Dropping quite a few frames. Do I have anything open in the background I can close? Maybe this. Yeah, internet's being funky. Oh well. Huh. The Yamato, during that taunt animation, has a hitbox. Yeah, when Virgil's concentrated, he shreds through boss's health bars, it feels like. But then again, this is the easier version of these bosses. So we'll see how, like, the harder versions go, I guess. Okay. Dang, we got through that a lot faster than I thought we would. What does it mean, enemy handicap? What? What do you mean, enemy handicap? What does that mean? Enemy handicap? DMC for an enemy handicap. Yeah, what does that mean? Oh. That's annoying. Apparently, if you die enough times on a stage, it tunes the enemies to be easier. Or at least, like, the bosses. Like, automatically. And there's no way to turn that feature off, apparently? Okay. I think I already did that secret mission. Ah, beans. Yeah, I lost a lot of health on those Reaper guys trying to figure out how to fight them as Vergil here. What? I wanted to jump there, not access the menu. What? No. Yeah, it's my fault. Okay. Okay. Also, that's how you're supposed to use Judgment Cut. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Sorry, I just realized I've been thinking of Judgment Cut all wrong. All the way through DMC 3. I see how you're supposed to use it now. Or at least how you're supposed to use it here. It's not that you press it once and then charge it up and, like, gain some distance. You just hold the button during the end of your combo, and then you unleash it, like, afterwards. Cat wants back in. Okay. BRB. I gotta go let the cat in again. Being really fussy today. Okay, I'm back. No, 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 no. Okay, so there are some cutscenes that feature Vergil, but they're mostly just like, oh, you fall down here, or, you know, something short just to move the game forward in a logical way. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay. Okay. Nice, we get to go into the next mission, or to the next fight with full concentration. Okay. Still haven't figured out the timing for the triple judgment cut. Oh well. I'll try and test it out and figure it out. I guess later. I've got a lot of other things I need to learn about how Vergil plays here anyway.
You think you stand a chance?
I wish this licking back of the hair was part of his taunt. Yeah, I figured. Yep. I remember that item placement. It's kind of a fun one. Okay. Oh, this area again, yep. And there goes my concentration meter. Ah, beans. I think I should be using my devil trigger bar a bit more often. Whether it's actually to devil trigger or to use the sword attacks. Projectile sword attacks. Camera's getting kind of funky here. Oh, I see. That's the... Okay. I found the Devil Trigger only Yamato combo. That does do quite a bit of damage. Now the other cat is here. And she also wants in? Oh. Oh, all the way back here? Okay, whatever. Boy, this kind of sucks with the camera. I'm not gonna lie. Hard to keep track of everything going on. With the camera being what it is here. Oh well. Got through it. That's all that matters. Hey, Duncan. How's Drix? Oh, right, the jump attack. Or the jump turns into an attack with this. Can't I cut this down? Less stress today? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, this mission. Yeah, with all the swords and the giant bug boss. Down we go. Down we go. There we go. Ooh, nice. When am I playing Tactica? Next weekend. I know it technically accidentally got released early, but yeah. For a couple of reasons, I'm probably not gonna play it early. For one, it wasn't officially released. It was just accidentally set for the wrong day to go live on Steam. And for two, I didn't download it in like the 20 minutes that it was available, so. Yeah. Well, apparently it was also previously set for like 1896 for a minute there for the release date, so that was probably just a placeholder. I don't know why so late, but yeah. There we go. I guess not too bad to deal with, as long as I have Devil Trigger available. Is it? Okay. Cool, we get a different statue here. Instead of the Nero one. Okay, which one do I want to land on? Let's go for 2. Nah, I haven't been paying attention to the marketing material or anything for the game. Sorry, I'm learning the pattern here a minute. Ah. Okay. But I'm pretty sure, it's not a retelling. I think it's more of a side story than anything. Kind of like how, Persona 5, Strikers was like a side story. It's kind of like that, I think. We basically get pulled into like some sort of other world, which is themed after the French Revolution for some reason. Oh my gosh. I have to deal with one of these guys. Dude. Alright, let's get rid of the other guy first. Guess so. Like, it does take place, but like it's also kind of a side story because of Royal, where it doesn't have any of the content from Royal or any of the characters or anything. I think it's better just to not question it too much. It's like trying to fit in Persona Q or Q2. They made a half-hearted attempt with Persona Q, and I don't think they even bothered with Persona Q2. It's just best to think of it as like a side story, or like, you know, it's kind of like just a side thing. Don't question it too much. If the main games ever contradict the side stories, just go with the main games. What is Q2? Persona Q2. It's the second Persona 3DS game, which is more of an Etrian Odyssey game and gameplay than anything else. And it's And Q2 is the one with the characters from 3, 4, and 5, where Q only has characters from 3 and 4. With 3, the way they justify it is it's during the for 3 it's during the like typhoon that happens during Persona 3, where you have to skip a couple days because you get sick or whatever. And then for P4, I think it's supposed to be like around time of their cultural festival or whatever. It doesn't really matter, and like all memories of it are wiped from everybody's memory, blah blah blah. And then I don't even know if they just bother justifying it in Persona Q2. So I want like a 3, I guess. Okay. No, I guess maybe a 6 will do. Yeah, that'll be fine. As long as I don't have to fight another one of those, I don't think that's what it is. I think it's just supposed to be a side story. It's just a side story and fan service for a game that's not on the main consoles. Think about it. It's a 3DS game, and it's like a dungeon crawling first-person game. Like, this is just for people who like this kind of stuff and for fans who really want to see the fan service. Plus, there's some interesting stuff, at least in Q2, with a female P3 protagonist. Because the people who get drawn into Q2 are the party members from the male route instead of the female route, and only the female protagonist gets drawn in on her route. So, you know, everybody doesn't know who she is, even though she knows who they are. So she kind of struggles with that for like the first little bit. Not yet. I think I played like the first hour of Q, but I haven't like gone through and played the whole thing yet. I'll probably do it on stream at some point. But yeah. The music's actually pretty good too. And you get to have a boss fight with all of the Velvet attendants that are currently available at the time of both those games. So for Persona Q, you get to fight both P3 Velvet Room attendants, because remember you get an extra one for you get the male one, Theo, for Reloaded. Or not Reloaded, for Portable. So okay, so trying to get a 2 here. There we go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. So 1 of 5. Let's try and go for another 5 then, I guess, a minute. Oh, shoot, I needed a 6th. Okay. Oh, it's just one of these. Avoid the beams for like 30 seconds. Not a big deal. Especially with the ability upgrade that lets you just run faster after a little bit. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do a 3 then. But yeah, I do want to play the Persona Q and Q2 games at some point. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'll probably get around to it sometime next year. Okay. Boss fight time. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. About as hard as Sekiro? I don't know. I haven't played Sekiro. Probably hard in a different way. But yeah, it's not easy, but it's doable. Yeah, some of them are pretty good. There's that one really bad, I think Persona 3 dancing remix. Other than that, some of them are pretty good. Ouch. Yes. Let me continue already. Fairly close on that. No, there is objectively bad music. Hold up. Hold that thought. Hold on. I bet I can find it. Just give me like 2. Which one is it? Where is it? Is it this one? No. I thought it was this. Maybe it's Persona 4. Maybe it's a Persona 4 remix. Oh yeah, here it is. The DD Mouse remix of Shadow World from Persona 4. I think this is it, right? This is considered one of the worst, like... probably the most hated Persona song, I think, that I'm aware of. The instrumental is pretty jazzy, but it doesn't match up with the vocals, like, at all. Now that I'm listening to it again, you're right, it's not that bad. Like, there's some meme songs that are a lot worse, but, like, I think the problem is the instrumental doesn't match up with the vocals at all. And it's pretty busy. Like, it overlays a lot of things on top of each other. Anyway, I thought there was a worse one, but I'm trying to think of... I'm trying to think. Isn't there like a really bad Persona 3 remix or something? I'm trying to think. There was like... Was that... It might have been... I'm trying to think if that was like from a different game or not. There was... Where's the world ends with you? I thought there was like a world ends with you that has like a really bad remix. Was it this? Yeah, I think it was this. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Back to the actual game, yeah? No, right. It's DMC4, so if I ever alt tab out of it, I have to reset the resolution to be full screen. But yeah, there's some pretty bad remixes out there. Anyway, back on with the boss fight. I forgot I could attack the window directly. There we go. Reunited again with Yamato at last. Actually, you know what? I don't think that was the remix I was thinking of. Shoot. Oh, right, I forgot. Okay, hold up. But now I'm really... There's a worse Persona Dancing All Night remix. I know there's no sound, one sec. There's a worse one. There's a worse one that's just straight up garbage. I'm trying to remember which one it is. No, I just want the song. I don't want the playthrough. Where is it? Was it the mass destruction one? I think it was the mass destruction one, wasn't it? Why is this so hard to find? Okay, so that's not too bad. Somebody was complaining about it, but yeah, that one's actually pretty good. There's one that's really bad. That's just sound. I can't remember if maybe that's The World Ends With You one? Hmm. There's a song that I'm thinking of that's a remix that's just noise. It's just noise. It's not anything good. It's just absolute noise. Wait. Also, even if it's quote-unquote bad music, it's probably copyrighted if it came out within the last 100 years, unfortunately. So, not listening to that on stream, unfortunately. Anyway. But yeah, no, I know there's a remake. I'm trying to think if it's like from a different game or not. But I know there's a remix where it's just noise. It's not good. It's just so bad. But yeah, I'll have to see if I can find it again. And there goes my entire concentration bar. It's an action game, if that's what you're asking. Much less RPG, though. But you're right that you mostly fight using different characters that have a bunch of combos. Although these characters are more deep than a singular character in that game. And obviously there's a less emphasis on things like stats and all that. And most characters have more than one weapon. Although, to be fair, it would be more accurate to say that Strikers is a bit more like DMC, considering it's one of the premier, like, original action kind of games like this. Considering this game came out on the original first game came out on, like, the PS2. Capcom needs to remake DMC 1. You know, it would be cool. Personally, I hope that DMC 6 will be a prequel with Sparta. Because we just know so little about him, and I think it would be there'd be a lot of room for having a new character in there and everything. And if you wanted to make sure that at least Dante and Vergil are still playable characters, you can either add them as DLC or as, like, maybe a completion bonus or you could have it, like, as a flash forward, flashback thing, where they're learning about Sparta's history and everything. And so you flash back to this mission as Sparta, and then you flash forward. Yeah. I mean, if they remade it in, like, the DMC 5 engine, that'd be pretty good. I mean, I feel like we're on the docket for a new DMC game. It's been a few years now since DMC 5. Hey, Duncan. Or, yes, Duncan. I don't know. What are you yelling about? Yeah. It's just that's what you usually say when you get here. So I saw that and I was like, "Oh, it must be somebody coming in, because why else would they be yelling?" Really?
Thanks a bunch.
Hey, thanks for following, Kurt. I can't remember what my emotes are now. Shoot. Or like what the commands are. I should know that. Do I think they should start from the DMC 3 remake? I think a lot of people would like that. I think a lot of people would like a DMC 3 remake. Although I don't know if they... The people who like DMC 3 over something like DMC 5 like it because it's DMC 3 and not DMC 5. Because to be fair, like, you are a lot more powerful in DMC 5 versus DMC 3 and before that. But also the combat is less fluid and like stuff, like it's a lot more weighty. Than a game like this. So I almost feel like remaking it, I don't know how much people would like that, just because I think the people who like DMC 3 over something like DMC 5 like it because it is old school. So to like do a remake, I don't know if how many of them would actually like that, you know? I could be wrong on that, but that seems to be the feeling I get. Yeah, it should be down below in the about section, the different emotes. I should know, like, what they are off the top of my head, but I don't. Let's see, if I go to twitch.com, I make sure it's muted so I don't double type, or double hear ourselves. I have Better TTV enabled on. Yeah, it works on Twitch. It just doesn't work on the chat box because it's pulling from both chats, both YouTube and Twitch. So if we go to starting soon, yeah, it works here. But does it show? Let me test. Let me see if I can wait for that to update. Boy, delay be kind of high, huh? Testing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The problem with that chat box is that it doesn't show chats in YouTube. It'll show like the bot reposting the YouTube chat, but it doesn't show. One sec. Why does it always unfull screen whenever I alt tab? Every time. Who's the hottest DMC male? I mean, it depends on what your type is. Because you've got the you've got Vergil here. You've got his alter ego V, who's the book guy. You've got Dante, who's pretty ripped. And also you have like different time periods. Like DMC 5, Dante gives off Big Daddy energy. Like with the white hair and everything. Even though I know he has white hair in previous games too, but like with the beard and everything. Or like, yeah, dad or uncle energy, but and then Vergil is like really edgy all the time. Hey, listen. There was a time when a store called Hot Topic was in vogue. When it was, boy, were guys like that sure popular. Thankfully, that time has long since passed. I think we got to get back over to the waterfall, which I think, if I remember correctly, was over this way. Must be going the right way because there's enemies here. Yeah, the basic Twitch emotes work, but the better TTV emotes don't work. They would work. My emotes would work if they were like affiliate ones, I think. Like actually uploaded to the actual Twitch website, but I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I'm not affiliate on Twitch. I just don't have the average viewer count for it. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Okay. I gotta run through all these enemies again. That's kind of annoying. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. I thought we were at the start of that area. Who would win a fight, Dante or Kratos? I haven't played the, Yes, no ads why I love this. Yeah, that is one reason to keep non-affiliate. And is the reason, even when I had enough viewers at the time, it was still like less than 10 on average. But even at the time, I was like, I really don't want to do a bunch of ads all the time. So I think we're just going to not apply for affiliate. And at the time, if you were affiliate, technically you couldn't multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch. Now you can, because they finally let up on that, even though it was kind of dumb that you couldn't the whole time. But, I mean, nobody ever got in trouble as, like, an affiliate for multi-streaming. Like, if you were a partner with, like, an actual contract and you tried to multi-stream, that would be one thing, but just an affiliate who goes through, like, an automated process, you know. But yeah, especially now with how the way Twitch is with ads, it's probably for the best that I don't do affiliate anyway. I'll just try and get like verified on YouTube or something. And then, I don't know. I was thinking about adding TTS with like a donation link or something. But I've yet to set that up. Shoot. I tried to dodge out of the way, but I was in the middle of an animation. But I haven't played any of the God of War games. I mean, if we're hitting DMC 5 Dante versus pretty much any other action game hero, it's kind of in his favor, because DMC 5 Dante is a beast, but yeah. Yeah, you want me to draw a little skirt and headband for my face there? That could be kind of funny, actually. Why is it always the maid costume? What's up with you guys and trying to get people to wear maid costumes? Wrote the prologue for my Spider-Man story? Nice. Still having fun with it? I think it's funny because I have one fair. I'm just reminded that a friend of mine who used to stream, that was like the thing that everybody wanted him to do as well, was to cross-dress all the time. And do like the maid costume or something. He said he'd do it if somebody would buy the maid costume for him, but shocker of shocks, nobody ever bought him the $200 maid costume. I mean, they got to see him cross-dress anyway, so it didn't really matter. Yep. Well, as long as you're having fun with it. The one he was pointing out on Amazon was like $200. Because he had that, like, Amazon thing where people can buy you things off of Amazon that you add to a list or something, I guess. I never used it for myself. But the one he found on there was like $200 or whatever. So it was probably like one of those actual, like, take it to a convention kind of outfits instead of, you know, here's one for Halloween kind of outfits, you know? But yeah, I want to add some more things to the stream. I'm making plans for that. I'll probably try and start doing that stuff, like adding sound alerts and TTS early next year. I think I want to finish up the starting soon screen and get all that stuff situated before Persona 3 Reloaded comes around. No cat cam? No cat, no cat cam. She was here earlier. Yeah. She's being real needy too. She had me let her in and out like 3 or 4 times this stream.
You think you stand a chance?
Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Could be kind of fun to do some sort of donation goal. I was saying it's probably a good thing that I don't drink alcohol, because if I had done like a every time I die I take a shot or something playthrough, the last game I played through in the series with this character, because I chose a really hard difficulty, I died a total of 375 times. I would have been hammered by the end of the first stream. Like, I would have died of alcohol poisoning. Do I ever... What? Question my mortality. Feel like doing nothing. Punch people randomly and then run away. I'm trying to remember where I need to go. I feel like I need to... Without elaborating, yes. I refuse to elaborate. Can't you break these? Yeah. Oh, there's a blue orb fragment behind there. Nice. That increases my max health. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Not one to initiate violence, but I will... Why? You can do the same thing. You got 5 fingers, right? I didn't realize, guys, new Duncan lore just dropped. He has no fingers. It's truly incredible that you have been able to type all that without any sort of appendages. My respect for you has gone up greatly. Can't type, yeah. You just use the text to speech function on your phone. That's why you always make those spelling mistakes. It's not his fault. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to get upstairs and go around on the balcony, if I remember correctly, because I remember being lost here last time, too. I'm trying to remember. I think we have to go back to the main room and then go through a door on the 2nd floor there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, maybe we'll make the going over my to play list. Maybe we'll make that a Q&A session, and then you can ask me all kinds of weird questions. I guess you could ask them anyway. I reserve the right to not respond or to say no comments, but you can always ask, I suppose. I legally cannot stop you. Well, actually, I could just, you know, mute you or ban you, but that's besides the point. Ah, yes. Yeah, I got into my fair share of fights as a kid in elementary and middle school as well. I was very much a troublemaker those years. Also, part of it was just like the teachers there legit had it out for me in a way, because they right, it's over here, labeled me as a bully during my time in elementary and middle school. And this was during the no bullying campaign back in the day, because schools had had a real problem with bullying back in, like, you know, the 90s, in the 80s, where, you know, kids would, like, you know, rough each other up, and it would be like, oh, boys just being boys, and then everybody's like, no, stop, like, letting people, you know, punch each other's teeth out and stuff. Or whatever, I guess. But because of that, they were a bit overly sensitive in some cases. And so, like, I would get in trouble, because I would get in trouble a lot. If a kid ever, like, started it, I was usually the one getting punished or whatever. Like, I remember one time my dad talks about is me and a kid got in a fight, and we both got injured, obviously. And then, like, he got in less trouble than I did, and my dad saw him, like, looking around and, like, covering his face with his hands and, like, pretend sobbing. And my dad was so annoyed. It was a little bit better in high school, because, like, what would happen is, like, I would get, like, insulted or whatever by, like, the other kids, and then I would, like, you know, punch them or whatever, or, like, hit them, because that got them to stop. And I, as a kid, I didn't know any better, you know. I remember one time I got in trouble because a bunch of kids who were, like, 3 grades above me, so I was, like, 6 or 7, and they were, like, you know, 10 or so. they were calling me short, and so I started throwing the little like playground gravel rocks at them, and so I got in trouble for that. Just all kinds of stuff. I literally got in trouble one time for standing up in the middle of class to sharpen my pencil because I was bored. And I wasn't even like a bad student. Like, I taught myself to read when I was in like preschool. And then was pretty decent at the basics of math, so. Yeah. Although now, probably the more prevalent bullying is online. Like, physical bullying, at least you can see that somebody got hit in the eye. Online bullying, you can't really see that at school, you know? Okay. Let's see, how are we doing on time? How do you learn to read? For me, there was a book, I kid you not, called Dick and Jane. Yeah, I know. But anyway, it was like a big book of like very simple stories told in very simple sentences, and they slowly got more complex over time. Like, Sally sees Nick. Nick sees Sally. Nick hugs Sally. Like something very simple like that. And it was just like a bunch of those. And so I just started reading that. And when I couldn't understand a word, I would ask my mom like what a word was or like how to sound it out. And I used that. And then I worked my way up from there. So I was always pretty far ahead of the curve when it came to like reading comprehension. Yeah, for the most part. The problem really is just when you don't know what's going on at the time. I think we're going to do like one more mission and then we'll call it for today. But yeah. I kind of want to keep playing some more, so we'll play a little bit more. I'm pretty happy that we got through the first section today. Oh, we have to run back through all this stuff as the Dante missions, don't we? Because usually the first half, the first visit to these locations is as Nero, and then you go back to the city as Dante, but we'll have to run back as the same character. Whatever. Not too long. It's like one stage per area instead of like 2 or 3. Anyway. Oh, right, these guys! Nice, new enemies. By themselves, they're not too bad, but they can take control of other types of enemies and attach onto them to give them like extra defense. Yeah, because like I said, if somebody's getting like physically abused, you know, you can see it in like the bruises and in like, you know, stuff like that. But when it comes to something like online harassment, it's a lot harder for, unless like the kid mentions it or the parents notice something or teachers notice something, it can be hard to like I like the little head shake there, like these idiots. Oh, I forgot that they do that even on the floor. That's always annoying. I will say the one thing about, I think the biggest difference between the Yamato from DMC 3 and the Yamato from this game is definitely the swing speed. The swing speed is a lot faster with this Yamato, and its combos have a much shorter range, like from side to side. Like it's much more directionally facing forward. Whereas the combos in DMC 3 They were really good at taking on like groups of enemies and everything, but yeah. Also, it has better air combos, which I greatly appreciate quite a bit. But yeah. Sorry, what DS game? Octolile? Ah, I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Being able to have full concentration gauge at all times. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot faster to get through. Probably it'll take me just about the same amount of time to get through. Oh, I thought you meant like a DS, as in like the Nintendo handheld. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that Dark Souls is another game series I want to play. There's also anime Dark Souls in shoot. What is that game? There's like an anime Dark Souls. I own it. I can't remember what the name is though. But yeah. It's got like co-op and you can customize your character some. Might be kind of fun to play that. Although I do want to play Code Vein. Yeah. Is it not? Is saying it's anime Dark Souls not appropriate? That's what it looked like to me. It's like a Dark Souls vein game. Like kind of the same genre, but with anime. Interesting. It's just not a great game, IMO. Okay, fair enough. I do want to try it at some point. I mean, I own it, so... Hey, I guess if I don't like it, I can always refund it within 2 hours of playtime, right? Oh, come on. I got hit by both of them in a row. Okay. True, true. It's too late for that then. I'll just have to play it, I guess. Oh, yeah, did you guys see the game that Eclipse posted gameplay footage of in the vid sharing channel on the Discord? That combo FPS and RTS game. That's like an early access. I bought it. It's pretty good. It's decent. As an RTS, it's a little slow, but and needs some polish. But I mean, it's an early access. I haven't tried out the FPS portion yet. I'll have to try it out as like an FPS. It's really more of a multiplayer thing, so maybe I'll hop into some like random games and try it out over the weekend. Oh, is there an unskippable 2-hour-long cutscene in Dark Souls or something? Oh, you mean for like refund purposes? I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I can't say I've played a game that has one at the start, but oh boy, does Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. It feels like it has some 2-hour cutscenes, because especially at like the peak there's a section of the game where it already had a lot of cutscenes. Shoot. but it added in even more for retcons for future proofing the games. And because of that, there's like 3 or 4 like 5-minute cutscenes that are right at the peak of like the action, like right at the climax at the halfway point of the game. And it sucks quite a bit. It'd be interesting. I mean, technically, I think Persona 5 Tactica is supposed to be like a fantasy French Revolution kind of thing. So there's your medieval Europe, or as close as you're probably gonna get. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see Persona outside of Japan. I think the only thing with that though is because the whole like lifestyle kind of thing is such a big part of Persona games, you would need to bring on people who lived in those countries to help flesh out what it's like to grow up there, or at least what it was like to grow up there when they lived. Because 3 and 4 do a really good job of kind of like telling how it is to live in Japan in some sense, you know? Like, for 3, it's all about, like, city living and, like, you know, having to tackle classes and everything. Shoot. While also, you know, keeping on top of the whole RPG stuff. But for, and then for Persona 4, it's all about that, like, Japanese countryside, not a lot to do here kind of thing, you know? So that's the only thing I would think, is you would need to bring in people who have lived there if you wanted to do a game set in other countries. But I guess I could see it someday. If for no other reason, then they're gonna run out of provinces eventually. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've only used it a couple times, but it is pretty good. Oh, shoot. Gosh dang it. Gosh darn it, Stinger. I was looking for memes for the starting soon screen for DMC, and one of them is just like wide Dante with the words, "You're talking some mad shit for somebody within Stinger distance." Yeah. You know what? That's not what I meant. Oh, cool. They don't respawn? Okay. Works for me. Because I already killed one of them, and I guess that was the other one, so. Oh! I almost lost it because I spaced out there. I'll have to come back with a different character that can double jump here. Probably Nero. But then you could... Oh! Shoot. But then you could grapple onto an enemy and then double jump to get to that, blue fragment. Yeah, I'll have to maybe try and get some of the rest of the blue orb fragments at some point. Get some of the other secret missions done. Not too worried about it, though. Our health bar is pretty close to maxed out, and I can always go back and on other characters or whatever. But yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you would really need to, like... You would also need... Because here's the other thing is, I don't know. I feel like Persona is a very Japanese game, you know? Like, I just don't know if it would work as well with, like, another country. Like, I just feel like there's something about, the way Japan handles, like, schools and, like, the social expectations and stuff that are integral to the Persona series, you know? And, like, Persona 5 is a critique about, is, like, I don't know, is directly related, its critiques are directly related to how Japan is at this time. And while you could do similar critiques for other countries, I feel like you would still, again, need somebody from that country to present those critiques. I don't know. I just feel like... I don't know. You would definitely, like I said, you would definitely need somebody who has or did live there, you know? Wait, isn't that slash attack? Correct me if I'm wrong, Union, but isn't that, like, last slash attack there as part of this combo, isn't that the one that does a lot of damage while double triggered? I wonder if you get that if you have a high enough concentration gauge. That would be my guess. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's go with a what if. If you could see Persona in a different country, you know, like let's just say you could. Okay. What country would you guys like to see it in? You can say your own country. Let's see if... Let's say... I feel like a European country would make for a good setting. Like a country... Like a rural, European-style town. Small town. Kind of that same Persona 4 vibe, but with like a European town or something. Yeah. Any particular reason of England? It would have to be somewhere that has like a lot of legends too, right? Like it would have to be, maybe it would be interesting to see it in like Finland or Sweden or something, like a Norse country, because then you could pull on Norse mythology some, and you could have like that rural European setting, you know? That'd be kind of interesting to see. Nice. Yeah, I think Lizzie Shroom, who's been joining for Child of Light and stuff, I think she's actually from England. Or she's living in England. I think she's from Eastern Europe, but she lives in England. So. Nice. Now I just have to not space out. Anyway. But I would like to see another rural country area kind of Persona game, I think. Because the last two have been, or Persona 5 and 3 have been city ones. So. It would be interesting. Wherever it would need to be somewhere that has, or you would need to draw upon its mythology. Wherever it would be. And I think there's some really interesting stuff. Played DMC first. Yeah, I'm going the opposite way. I started with the DMC 3 Vergil, and now I'm working my way through DMC 4 and 5 as Vergil. Got to played through all the games 1 through 5. Got to the end. It was like, okay, that was fun. Took a small break, and now I'm going back through as 3 through 5 as Vergil. Been interesting so far. 3 was kind of hard because I chose a pretty hard difficulty, so I got kind of stomped quite a bit, but it was fun overall. And this version has been a bit more fun because A, I'm not getting stomped as much, and B, he's a bit more fluid and fleshed out to play. Oh, you're playing on keyboard? Pain. I'm glad I have controller. Xbox 360 wired controller. The best. Yeah, the nice thing about the Xbox 360 wired controllers, or any Xbox controller for that matter, like the newer ones, is that they work seamlessly with any Windows computer, because of course they would, because they're both Microsoft products. So. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I've only played the games on PC, so I'm not sure how well or not well they are optimized outside of that. They're mostly fine on PC. The one thing I will say is for DMC4 at least, every time I Alt-Tab out of it, it full screens itself, which is annoying. But other than that, I haven't had too many issues with it. Oh, a self-challenge? Yeah, I imagine the social links will be pretty similar to how they are in Persona 3 or Persona 3 Portable. I don't see them changing that much on a mechanical level, but yeah. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I played through the HD collection, and while I was playing through 3, 4, and 5 went on sale, so I picked them up at that time. So it's been pretty fun. Pretty good. Been enjoying my time. I get curb stomped on some of the harder difficulties, but I get through them eventually. There's a death counter for a reason. Although, we've been doing pretty good on that. Do you have suggestions for me? Like what? Like games to play, or like strategies you can use for one of the games or something? Oh, in DMC4? Yeah, the requirements are a little bit hidden for DMC4. They're a little vague on what you need to do. So it can be a little hard to get an S rank. I don't remember if we went through here. We did. I don't know. I don't think we need to go through here again, do we? I'm trying to remember. I think we need to go this way. Yeah, we need to break down that door with this thing over here. No, I don't. I don't have a platinum. I only started playing the DMC games this summer, so I just recently got through the entire series. So I've been going back and playing as Vergil in 3, 4, and 5. I just finished doing that in 3. Like to think I'm decent, but I definitely don't have all the achievements or anything. Decent at the games, I mean. Okay, so I think we gotta go this way. Yeah. By trophy, do you mean I've finished all the achievements for? Because if that's the question, then technically, not really any of them. Not right now. I'm in the middle of stream right now, so. We just met? No. At least buy me dinner first. So not used to the fists. Like the fists are like so different from how they are in 3. It's kind of throwing me off. Like the uppercut's not where I expect it to be on the combo. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do once I get through DMC 5, I think what I'm gonna do is obviously take a little bit of a break from DMC again for like a month, and then we'll probably come back to action games. I kind of want to mess around some with Kingdom Hearts, I think, next year. Like there's that mod I was talking about in the other stream. I think that was last stream, right? Yeah. And then you know, other stuff. And then yeah, I don't know. Go from there. I think December will be a good chance because I'll probably get 5 done by the end of December, and so that way I can I don't know. I haven't gotten the trophy for either, so I can't say. Shoot. But yeah, I do want to... I think we'll do, like... There's a longer VR game, and that should last me for most of December. And then maybe once that's over, we'll do something else, or... We'll start up with Kingdom Hearts stuff, or... I've still got the Trish and, Lady playthrough I could do for DMC 3. I could go and play the, reboot, maybe. Although I'm getting a little bit tapped out on DMC stuff, unless I really want to get hard in the paint and do like DMD mode for all the games or something. Which, I don't know. I like to think I'm good at the games, but I don't know if I'm that good. Or that patient. Shoot. Chalk another one up on the scoreboard. Okay. Yeah, I think I can definitely get under 50 this game, I think. We'll see, though. I haven't even gotten halfway through it. Definitely get under 100. Under 100 is definitely the goal. Yeah, I only got into DMC, like I said, this summer. I wanted to try out the series, because I had seen it around and stuff. Like, I had seen, like, the memes, and I kind of knew that, like, Vergil was a character and that, like, Dante was a character, but I didn't really know anything about the series. And I hadn't played any of the games until, like, this summer, so... Shoot. So... It's crazy to think about. I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, but it still feels weird to me that I didn't know about, like, DMC at all until, like, this summer. No, I'm good. I've played through 1 through 5. I'm pretty good on the lore at this point. Because I've played through all the games now, so... It's just funny that I hadn't even touched any of them, you know, before this summer, so... Oh, she hasn't done this. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Also, that's the wrong feint there, Union. You want the one with an A. Because you want feint of heart as in, like, fainting, instead of feint as in, I punch towards your right, so you go to block it, and then I kick you in the nuts. I am 23 as of the 7th of the 7th of November. I almost said the 7th of December. But yeah, my birthday was like 2 days ago, so I'm 23 now. Lucky 13. See how this goes. I feel like I was pretty close there. Probably should have just tried to avoid some more attacks and stuff, honestly. It's just hard, because this is Vergil, you have to be a lot more deliberate with your movements. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. Gotcha. Can't I get up top there? I think I can, but I don't remember. I think I would need to target her, and I could teleport up there. Oh, I kind of got her there. All right, let's get rid of these guys while I can. Are you kidding me? Both Trish and Lady have two big bazookas. Yeah, but he has infinite swords, so who cares? I like the music here. I can't hear too much of it because of the boss noises and stuff, but I do like it from what I can hear. Hey, there we go. Because Vergil is too cool for guns. Alright. Oh, I think that's pretty good for today. I'm pretty satisfied with how far I got in the game today. pick back up again on Tuesday with this. And then Saturday we'll do that other game. Transistor. This weekend we'll do Transistor, and then next weekend we'll be able to pick up with Persona 5 Tactica. It'll be good. It's weird to think that Tactica is almost here. I might schedule out a stream for that Friday. Because Tactica comes out on a Thursday of all things. Technically, I could stream that day. I guess I could. The only thing is I don't know how many people would be available. Friday, at least, if I do it on Friday, it's like the start of a weekend, kind of, so I could still do it on Friday. But I feel like if I did it on Thursday, it would be a bit much. So I might stream like an extra stream next Friday, but we'll figure that out after this weekend, I guess. But yeah, this weekend, Transistor. Next weekend, Persona 5 Tactica. And then next Tuesday, we'll pick back up here again. Try and get another chunk of the way through DMC 4. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up for tonight. I gotta go eat something for dinner and get ready for bed and all that. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and everything. Thanks for hanging out, Yasin, and Union. Anybody else lurking on the VOD? Nash, Duncan, anybody else lurking around or anything? I hope you guys all have a good one. Hopefully see you this weekend. But in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, good night. See you guys.